doing?
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We have T-minus 2 minutes until it's 6:30 when I said we would leave Dundas Bay. And there are a shit ton of no-see-ums out there, so I am prepared.
So you're in ninja mode?
I'm in ninja mode because I already have a million bites on my forehead and the rest of my face. I'm fucking sick of those fuckers. Excuse my language. Or don't, whatever. But yeah, getting ready to leave Dundas Bay. Slack tide is at 7, so hopefully we're out by Indian Pass. And stop laughing at me.
It's really hard to take you seriously like that, but I understand.
Better? It is hot in that. I don't know if you can see the multitude of bites I have. It's starting to look like a Star Trek character.
It's good luck.
But yeah, ready to head out. Just about. My coffee should be done right now. I'm gonna go drink that.
All right.
Out of Dundas Bay. The entrance out there. You've treated us well. Definitely enjoyed our stay here. Until next time. Seeing if we hit 9 knots. Hitting 8, 9. 9! I just saw it! Woo! We did it. Our fastest speed yet.
And just as we were nearing Point Adolphus, which is a popular whale feeding spot, we were treated to this nice little show. Point Adolphus, which lies at the northern tip of Chichagof Island and is directly south of Glacier Bay proper, is actually one of Alaska's most active whale feeding grounds. The nutrient-rich waters and unique underwater topography combine to make this a must-stop destination if you are in the area.
What do you think?
I think it's not as scary as last time. I wish I were brave enough to put the main up right now, but one step at a time, getting more comfortable with sailing again. So
Yeah.
I love, once we put them up, the quietness of having the engine off, and yeah, it's a little rolly, but not terrible. I don't know why it's like so much chiller than last time.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it wasn't the shakedown cruise and getting a little more of the the memories back.
Yeah.
Work things.
Yeah. And the wind's pretty consistent, or at least it has been since we put the sails up. It's not what was predicted, I guess. Yeah, no, it's more of like a northeast.
Yeah.
Which is whatever.
We'll take it.
At anywhere from like 10 to 18-ish knots, it seems. Averaging like 12 to 15, which is really perfect for beginner sailors like ourselves.
Well, we're probably like beginner intermediate since we have sailed before. So
I feel like a beginner.
feeling back like beginners.
Yes.
But that's okay. And I think we're going to be pretty much downwind all the way down to Port Frederick. That's what we're hoping.
Yes. I think it's about time for a snack.
Snack sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're doing a little multitasking, huh?
Hell yeah. Trying to catch us dinner.
Like, yeah.
Almost had one Justin did earlier.
Yeah, we got him close to the boat and then he jumped off the lure, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
That's okay.
we'll try again. They're hopping around out here, so we'll see.
Hopefully.
All right.
Well, after an eventful 12 hours on the water, we gladly head to shore to stretch the legs and look around a bit before heading back to the boat for an easy dinner and a little discussion on the upcoming second go at docking this boat. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check out the trials and tribulations of our first attempt from episode 5.
You ready?
I think so. Where should we go?
The way the bears aren't. Crusty barnacles getting in the way.
Yeah, they don't want to let go of the rope.
The rope.
Line.
Caught it on camera.
Bridle. Damn it.
Busted.
Okay.
Heading back.
Heading back. Beer 30.
We had a long day.
Yeah.
Woke up at 6, just before 6. And we've been on the water until 6, essentially.
Yeah, messing around. Attempted to do some fishing. Did some sailing.
Did some whale watching and orca watching. That was so cool.
Humpbacks and some orcas. Really cool.
I think we deserve a beer now.
I think so.
So this is the Hoonah dock. Our slip is somewhere right in here. And we're supposed to be getting a southeast wind, something like this. The tide should be going out, which both should kind of slip us into our dock space. But we are talking docking strategies because we suck at docking.
Yeah.
Based on our
sailboats
last.
don't dock very well.
Based on our last experience, it was not great. And we're both, I should speak for myself. I am incredibly apprehensive about docking this time, but we can do it. I feel like overall we've got a lot more confidence in our boating skills. It's all coming back to us. But we're discussing our strategy. So we set up a pretend dock here.
Yes. This is our dock. We'll do a brief tour. So this camera lens is our dock finger. This is the electrical panel that the bow will take out if we sweep
Oh
across
my god,
it.
it's such a terrible design for a dock.
And then this is the slip next to us, represented by the camelback bladder.
Which is essentially where we ended up docking last time because
Right.
we had a really strong west wind that just freaking blew
yeah.
us right into it.
And we docked perfectly over here
We
because
did.
of that reason.
But then we had a hell of a time getting our boat to where it belonged.
Yeah, it's weird how trying to move 14,000, 15,000 pounds through the water is hard to do with a few lines.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, this cell phone represents the boat. So the plan, because we have that east wind, northeast
Yep,
wind.
so it's going to be coming kind of like
This way?
this. Yep.
So we're going to come in nice and slow across here. And we're probably going to initialize the turn maybe there.
That soon.
Yeah.
You're the one who's always
Yeah, because
driving
it
the
takes a
boat. I have
while for it
no
to actually
idea.
do anything. So
It's true.
what we're going to do is turn. Hopefully the wind will catch the bow. This is all highly theoretical. And what we're going to do is kind of angle this way. And as we come in, we'll kick a little reverse. And because of the prop walk, kicking the stern over, it's going to do that.
Along with the wind and the tide coming out, just
And we will dock
put us
perfectly.
so gently and perfectly up against the dock.
It will not be a shit show at all. And we will not take out the electrical panel.
That's the big thing. So then, is the midship line the most important for
It's
like tying off? Is it the
pretty
bow
important.
line? Is it the stern line? Like,
The stern
what
line.
is my most important job?
The stern line would be awesome if the dock finger was longer because it would catch the boat and then just swing it in. But
Yeah.
because like the cleat is way in here, it's too late. Like you would already be up on the walking surface of the dock for that like stern line to do
to
anything.
do anything. So
So it's kind of midship line to bring the whole thing in. Because ideally, we're just going to like nose the bow in, the wind's going to blow it in, and then a little reverse with the prop walk will just like send the whole thing nice and parallel
and
to
so
the
I
dock
take the
finger.
midship line and I put it this way on the cleat, right?
Yeah.
Because it'll
and-
help slow it down and bring it in, and then grabbing the bow line and wrapping it around.
Yeah, because one of the
So,
problems we
like-
had last time was like the bow, because it was so windy, the bow was fine. It was like pretty tucked in, but then the stern kept wanting to swing out, which is a problem if I'm trying to get off the boat. I
Which is
can't help
important
you
if
I
we're
can't get
about to
off the
hit an
boat.
electrical panel.
Right.
This
So-
all sounds great in theory, and I hope that it works a lot better than last time. I think one of the things we learned is that if we have a strong west wind, we just shouldn't even try and go back to dock until we have a lot more experience. Because that was terrible. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happened,
We didn't
and
break anything.
yes,
It was a little bit of a shit show.
and I felt like such an idiot.
Yeah. But luckily nobody was around, so I'm pretty sure nobody saw it.
No, I'm pretty sure people like us were like, no, what's going on?
Yeah, but if you came in like it's 6 p.m. in the evening after all the fishing guys and stuff are starting to show back up and there's a lot more commotion, then a lot more people would be watching.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers that it is smooth as butter and that we start feeling even more confident in our skills as
that's when the most damage happens.
I'd so much rather anchor and sleep at anchor than go back to the fucking dock.
Yeah. We can't just call the harbor master, have him tow us in.
Be like, we need somebody
we can't dock.
Pen. We need somebody to help us dock, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, hopefully it all goes well. I think the weather is at least in our favor compared to last time.
I agree.
And we're going to try and time the tide so that it is also assisting our hugging the dock.
And with the way the tides work, it should be an afternoon tide going out, which will help bring us into the dock. And the winds are also supposed to die down a little bit in the afternoon, so that will also hopefully be in our favor.
Yep.
Crossing my fingers. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
We're going to fucking rock it.
Yeah.
Because we're badasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We're going to wrap this episode up here, but catch us on the next one as we head back to Hoonah for our second go at docking the boat.